industry right now is going to go through the most dramatic, basically, transition, maybe in its 115-year history, moving from a car park that is almost entirely internal combustion engines, gas and diesels, to one that by the middle of next decade, 2035, 36, will be at least a third electric vehicles, and and then over time it'll be entirely electric as you burn through the rest of those. And right now, dealers are really at the forefront of this, and they not only have to sell the vehicles, but they have to provide charging solutions for their customer base, both at the dealership and then also recommendations on what the customer can install at home, where they can access public charging and all those kinds of things. So it's a very exciting time, and dealers are going to play a critical role, and they need a lot of help in figuring out this new landscape. And that's where companies like GenZ and CRGE Enterprises, that I'm honored to be affiliated with both, that's where we play a critical role. GenZ has been selected as an exclusive distributor for the auto vertical for this great technology that's coming from ADS Tech in Germany. We happen to think, from CRGE Enterprise standpoint, we're involved with all of the manufacturers. We think that this kind of technology is really it's a breakthrough for standpoint of not only a super fast charging, but very efficient in energy usage, because the box is filled up, the software connects with the local utility, and the electricity goes into the box at the most efficient time, which are usually in the middle of the night. Then it can be dispensed anytime. So it provides, as we talk to dealers, not a lot of, and any of the customers, hotel chains, big box retail, not a lot of people are thinking yet about the energy management and thinking the energy usage. They're only thinking about the cost to install, acquire and install the equipment. But the energy management, as more and more EV vehicles come onto the road, puts more pressure on the grid, is going to become super critical. And GenZ, with this solution from ADS, is really a technological breakthrough, and something that everybody that's interested in fast charging should take a look at. Dealers need to be, thinking about their long-term plan in terms of charging. I would think about it, if I was a dealer, very similar to, you got your facility footprint, what's your showroom look like, how much service capacity do you have? You also got to think about your charging capacity. How many level 2s? How many level 3s, fast charging solutions like the GenZ solution? And then how do you scale for the future? You might only be selling a handful of EV vehicles right now, but every year you're going to be selling more and more, dependent on the brand, as these, because if you read what all the OEMs are saying, they're going to be building basically nothing but electric vehicles by 2035, 36. So this needs to scale over time. So they really need a company like CRGE Enterprises, like GenZ, to help work through a long-term plan, give them good education and advice so they can prepare for the future.